Looking for a taste of the medieval in Wilmington? Then you've come to the right place. Today we are visiting one of our city's Gothic revival gems, the Swedenborgian Church of the Holy City. I'm walking in the church's loggia, which is a covered walkway based upon French monasteries of the 12th century and popular throughout Europe until the 16th century. This building has all sorts of fascinating architectural details as well as an interesting history. For instance, did you know that this church once stood about a mile down the road? The Swedenborgian Church of the Holy City, originally known as the Church of the New Jerusalem, was built between 1857 and 1858 on the site of today's H.B. DuPont Park, where Delaware Avenue and 11th Street intersect with Washington Street. The church was built on land donated by Chief Justice of Delaware Edward Gilpin and his wife Eleonora, both active Swedenborgians, a Christian faith based on writings of the Swedish mystic Emanuel Swedenborg. In addition to the Gilpins, the church was also home to another prominent Wilmingtonian, Howard Pyle, the internationally renowned illustrator whose work formed the basis for the formation of the Delaware Art Museum. The Swedenborgians worshipped at their original downtown location until 1915, when Pierre S. DuPont, then president of the DuPont Company, proposed widening 11th Street to increase traffic flow into Wilmington's central business district. To enable this public works project to move forward, DuPont paid the church trustees $112,800 for the church and its adjacent rectory. The money was used to purchase a lot owned by the Mendenhall family at the southwest corner of Pennsylvania Avenue and Broome Street and the adjacent home to be used as a new rectory. Beginning in 1917, the church was then dismantled and reassembled stone by stone on the new site, with the building rededicated in its new location in 1919. Although the church was originally supposed to be rebuilt exactly as it was, the architect who supervised the dismantling and reconstruction made several improvements. Most noticeably, the entranceway that used to open directly into the sanctuary under the stained glass windows was moved to the right underneath the stone spire. The architect also added a parish hall to the existing building, complete with a fanciful stone chimney for the fireplace inside. This stone should look very familiar to everyone in Wilmington, not only because it's used in many places, but because our minor league baseball team is named after it. This is commonly referred to as Brandywine granite, also known as Wilmington Blue Rock. However, it's not really granite at all, but a metamorphic rock known as gneiss, and it's a very popular and durable building stone. The original stone for the church came from an unknown quarry, but most likely one near the present-day Bellevue State Park. The extra stone for the enlarged church and parish hall came from the Brandywine Granite Company in present-day Allapocus Woods State Park. The Church of the Holy City is filled with many beautiful Gothic features that are easily recognized upon entering the church interior, such as the abundance of pointed arches. Nowhere are these pointed arches more evident than in the dramatic arch-braced roof of the sanctuary. Another signature Gothic feature is groin vaulting, which is formed when two arched ceilings join each other at a right angle. Other unusual features of the church include the cast stone heating registers under the stained glass windows, which were specially designed to give an illusion of depth. The sanctuary also boasts unique cork flooring, which provides excellent insulation and helps with sound absorption. In fact, the acoustics in the sanctuary are so remarkable that the church is home to a series of classical chamber music concerts by the local Copeland String Quartet. Despite the insulation offered by the cork floor, the main sanctuary is still costly to heat in the winter months, and for that reason, parishioners worship in the nearby parish hall when the weather turns colder. In 1959, the Church of the New Jerusalem changed its name to the Church of the Holy City. The parish has always been small in size. In fact, the church has about 50 adult members and 15 youths. But don't be fooled. Though small in stature, the congregation is big in spirit. In fact, Church of the Holy City is home to one of Wilmington's most unusual yet popular community fundraisers, the annual Lobster and Wreath Sale. Every first weekend in December, the church sells fresh lobsters, crab meat, clams, custom decorated holiday wreaths, baked goods, and crafts as part of a fundraising effort to benefit the church as well as a Maine lobsterman who befriended a parishioner in the 1980s. Church of the Holy City is also a popular location for weddings and is open to couples of all faiths and creed. This rustic and romantic hideaway even offers candlelit weddings for those who wish to add a little Gothic authenticity to their special day. From the local stones, which have been assembled and reassembled, to the charming Gothic design, Church of the Holy City is one of Wilmington's most beautiful and unique churches. Of course, there are many other worthy places in town worth exploring, so I hope you'll join me next time for Where in Wilmington. For Wilmington in the middle of it all, I'm Rich Newman.